All right, we are. Hello, hello. We are live, right? Okay. Oh, what? Okay, and it has me down here. That's amazing. I cannot. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Mhm. Where have you been? Oh my life. Bro, I cannot move my camera. I have to be down here. That's interesting. Very interesting. Um, okay. So we'll be reading comments, right? With you guys in here. And we'll be giving hearts to people. There's so many. And I don't know. Hold on. How do I? Okay, okay. Chat. Show all messages. Okay. Now I'm gonna see every message. You are in this world and a little bit. Okay. Could I engage with people in my community? Or engaging with my content? I got hated by all my peeps because I create and never stopped. The people that ignore what I do the most is those that were closest to me. Wow. Then they prop up people like uh, coke dealers for 30 years. You know where people's interests lay? In lies. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. I don't know if it deserves a heart. Kind of strange. Scary. I think you need friends or a girlfriend and just go outside. She, I think it's a she, is right though. She is right. Even though it sounds basic, right? Like anyone could say this. She's right. So I'll give a heart to that. Huh. These messages are long and I don't know if I can read them. But it would be respectful to do so, right? But like, it's so exhausting. Belief is a very powerful tool. I know this what he's talking about, the experiment about rats that were thrown in water and those who were rescued after, I don't know, an hour or so, I don't know how long. They were rescued once and then they were thrown into the water again. And then when they knew that they could be rescued, they kept on fighting, swimming, fighting for their life. They were able to do that for 50 and 60 hours, he's saying, but very long time compared to those who were never saved. The rats that were never saved gave up after 15 minutes, he said. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, the concept is that, oh, good to be here. Hi. I recognize you from you commented a few times. I have like, I'm not sure if my community or the people who watch me, you know, is a positive one or not. I know there are positive people, but um, you know, there are some bad apples, right? And I don't know the proportion or ratio, so it's kind of scary. And the thing is, you cannot really do much about who watches your content, right? So I hope I'm not like attracting the wrong people. That would not be nice, right? Do you go outside much? You don't look like you get sunlight. Yeah, I started going outside, but not much. But also, um, the weather is not nice. It's so cloudy very often these days. So, um, it's not much for me to do about it. Although, just going outside just for the sake of going outside and breathing fresh air should also be more beneficial than staying indoors like I do, right? I'm absolutely sincere and try to be positive because I share a lot. Yeah, all that gives me hope in this messed up world. Mm, okay, that's good. But also be a bit careful about what you share online, right? You never know what kind of people there are. So just saying. You're a subscriber, no hater, brother. Okay, appreciate it. That's good. I'm glad. But yeah, ooh, we're gonna get back to this later. You can watch me. Although I don't like some people really like being in the center of everything. I don't like it that much. Occasionally, it's fine, but like it's not something I like live for. So, I agree. As a fellow content creator myself, I received plenty of bad apples ready to pounce at me every time I upload. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, that is very hard to deal with sometimes. Or like it's not very pleasant, right? Like we are humans too, and we have emotions too. So and we're trying to be there for the other people that appreciate you. Um, these people like make it kind of bad, or like can make you feel all sorts of emotions about you know about doing what you're doing. If like You know what I'm talking about. But it's so dark, right? In this, I can do something about the lighting, but I don't know, guys. The thing is, I wasn't very productive nowadays, and then I see. Hmm, I I see other people being ahead in life. So that's why I decided to stream. Does it make sense? I don't know. Whatever. We can read comments. Like, I am not doing anything really. Not doing anything interesting on camera, so might as well read comments. Park champion. Okay. The Austrian mustache was right. I cannot. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. You know that meme? I haven't listened to the song for years, but when stressed out, I think of the childhood joys of building a rocket ship, flying out space. Wake up, you need to make money. What is he talking about? Is that the name of the song? In the anime? What kind of anime? Probably. I don't know. Okay. Can you guys see or read whatever there is? Like this small text? Maybe on a computer, but I don't know about a phone. I can resonate with what you are saying in your videos and appreciate it. I have contemplated starting a YouTube myself to document the journey. I hope you find the support in life that you're looking for sincerely. Okay, that's nice. Pastor Johnny Chang. Huh? What? I don't know. I don't like these pastors or whatever, these imams. Like, who decides that they are like uh like that great, grand, you know? Who decides that? How do they deserve that position? Are they any great? These people all seem like lame to me. Like they don't deserve it. They are not even special or something inspirational. Just some random bum in a costume pretending to be like I don't know, whatever they're doing. It's weird. Like if I respect someone, I have to know why I respect him. But this is like you gotta respect them, and you don't even know why. I'm a pastor because I want to feed the sheep. Okay. Comparison is a thief of joy. Yeah, it can be. If you overdo it, it can be unhealthy. Actually, I was thinking about this before. Um, and there is a reason. I came to a conclusion. I mean, not conclusion, I don't know. To the finding that there's a reason why you would feel jealous. And there's definitely place for that in the human psyche that it just makes sense for it to be there. But I don't remember the details anymore. Um, but I knew more. I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm like my head is not working, or like it's not in the thinking state. So I'm just here to I don't know, just to be here. You know what I mean? Hello, hi, Jubel, Jubel. The system rewards psychopathy, sociopathy, narcissism, and Machiavellianism. What is that? What does it mean? Machiavellism is a personality trait characterized by manipulation, deceit, a cynical worldview, and calculated disregard for morality to achieve self-interested goals. It's basically everything. Like it all goes together. I was saying, turn the worlds of Jesus inside out. That ought to work. Look, man, like, whatever, man. You can believe whatever you want, but, like, okay. Wait. Yeah. Whenever a Christian or some bigot talks, they are so convinced that they know the truth, but they themselves don't know anything. They just deluded themselves to think they know the truth, but that's cowardly. That is ridiculous. Church told me I was property of Jesus. That's as spiritual as it ever got. Christians aren't bigots? No. Isn't every religious like person a fanatic bigot? High key. I'm telling you. And it's crazy because they don't question their own thing because they make it their personality. It's truth and love. It's not truth. It's just bits of truth. Um, that are also poisoned. So, what is poisonous? It's like a burger that has something poisonous in it. It's not lethal, but it poisons you, right? A burger is good, but it has this poisonous thing in it, and you just munch on it. If they made it their persona, they would be loving and obedient, which so few are. No, what do you mean? They do make it their personality. They like, and they, funnily enough, they say, "Oh, you're not a true Christian." Like, you all like point at yourself. You're not a true Christian. You're not like, but everyone's trying their best. Yet no one knows what it truly is. And then it's just crazy to me. Like, it's just a circus. Like, what is this? I'm good. Like, I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous. People don't take the time to think of their actions and their behavior. It's just crazy. For a person to only walk on the path of flowers, how can such a person understand the world, sadness, and suffering? Does the pastor understand people suffering? True! It's just a bum, right? He never went through the hardships. Yet, yeah, you can only understand and feel for someone if you went through a similar or the same thing. That's just how it is. That's just how you can know. They have the entire personality, and then someone hurt or damaged shows up, they can attack them, but then everyone wants to be a victim too. It's crazy. Like, look, if you need to be told what is good behavior, are you truly a good person? Right? Like, what the heck are you on about? Like, I don't know. There's so many discrepancies and bullshit regarding all of the um, organized religions, and whenever you point it out, they always have some like, I don't know, some back door to escape, and then they never talk about it, never mention it again. It's just if it was real, honest, and truthful, you would have nothing to hide. You would have nothing to be ashamed for. But these people, they just don't even. They like want to hide their the faults in their religion, like identity. See, they made it their identity, and they. I don't want to talk about this, man. It's just so clear and obvious to me, but like Morai, but not the God who gave it to them. The thing is, what these comments for you're looking at is just comments under my videos. Circuit wave? What is circuit wave? Are you the person that has random people come into a voice room, voice chat room? Or I don't know. Rules are illusions that don't function unless you believe everyone will follow them. Kind of saying, bro? Yeah. You're a fan? Oh, my bad, my bad. There was a guy that invited me to their regular some gimmick. I don't know. There's so many things to do, but I'm just a man, simple, lonely, tired man. The religion is their identity. I get it. They make it their identity. And by doing that, they neglect themselves, their true identity. They don't even work on it. It's like imposter syndrome. Is that what it means? Don't let don't let the haters get you down. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, I can talk about the most recent controversial video where I said that having children is not an act of rebellion or not that good of an act. But we'll get to that. Also, the haters got kind of quiet after I dropped the video where I was talking about how obsessed they were with me. There's some fun philosophy in the Sermon on the Mount institutions. Ignore it though. Huh, okay. Interesting. Oh, like a collab? Did you make the video of you trying to collab in the past? We need to all go to the pub together. Do we? I mean, maybe someday. something might happen. Who knows what's in the future? But right now, it's not the time. Even though true religion is helping poor widows and orphans, I don't know, just whatever, man. Just be a good human being. Do whatever you feel like doing, unless it's hurting other people, then you shouldn't. It's not right. Okay, guys. Oh, this chat is faster than me. Okay, we'll get back. I gotta read these. Pay my attention to you guys in the chat. It was crazy because there were times where I barely had any viewers. I would stream to 3 people. I want to live self-sufficiently, independent of the system, and grow my own vegetables. Sometimes I feel paranoid because of all the manipulation and control. No wonder I get depressed. Yes, that's you're not alone. Many people feel like that and think like that. Um, and you would be surprised that it takes quite some knowledge to live by yourself and grow vegetables and take care of it. You know, to do it properly. It's it's really a craft or whatever. Are you an incel? Not really. I mean, not really. I mean, to a degree, yes, but like I am picky. I'm not willing to settle for a girl that I wouldn't really love. I could do that, but I don't want to. You know, it's just not right to me. That would be a nice life. Fuck those childless haters. I wish we all just lived like the 60s, find a girl, get married, have 4 kids. Is happiness no? Yeah, man. It is. Like, but this system got a hold of us. It just has us really tight in shackles. I will give examples from Matthew chapter 5. Don't worry, I'm not religious. I just like that this part is kind of anti work. Would you date a man? No, never. That's that's ridiculous. The opinions of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them knows anything about the subject. True, that is true. Yo, you're coming in with bangers. 25, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what they shall eat, or what they shall drink, not your for your body, what they shall put in. Whack. Would you marry a narc? What is narc? Or narcotic? What does it even mean? Yet you have only 5 feet. What are you even saying, brother? I don't know. It's just gibberish to me. Like, can you not speak like a normal, like formulate it in a normal sense? I mean, it's like whatever, man. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. buddy. What if one does know about the subject? Does them make Marcus Aurelius a dunce? No. He said if or when, right? But if there among 1,000 men is one that knows, that changes the situation, and the situation is different than the one he spoke of. Narcissist? Oh, probably not. I would rather no. No. I would love to avoid that. Like like it's not worth the hassle. All good. I've been watching your videos. I'm in the same boat like you, 35 and just trying to survive in this economy. Yo, appreciate you watching my videos. They hmm, they are really meant to be like giga public, right? Because they don't really take much effort, and I'm just like yapping, blabbering. I don't know, going on tangents, but I don't know why it's getting traction. But like, I don't understand, because usually people pay attention to other things, right? The short forms, the entertainment, and here is just me, and it's weird to me that someone would pay their attention to me. And actually listening to what I have to say, that's just mind blowing to me. Because throughout my life, no one really cared. Like, nobody. Experience is always offensive to the inexperienced. Oh, yeah. That's that could be true. No, like narcissists are. I mean, it's like a spectrum, but some people are really on the higher end, so you can call them narcissists. Um, but like they can be humbled, right? To a degree, to a sense. I don't know. It's it's a bit complicated, and also I don't have enough experience. I have some, but basing my conclusion on insufficient information is not optimal, so I'm not gonna do that. It's getting attention because there's a winner and loser side of life. Each have stories to tell. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, true. Society is breaking down. Lots of channels like yours getting traction. People think, aha, it's not just me. Yeah, man. Like these doomer videos where they just play Call of Duty or whatever and just talk, they even get more views than me. Because I'm not that entertaining, right? It just holds the attention of a person. keeps them hooked. But me, I don't know, just not enough, right? But some people just have me in the background and listen to me. That's also fine. Just want normal love. Let's all pray for that here. And I keep hyping the videos, bro. True too. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate any form of support. But I also want you guys to do better. So I don't know how I can do that. You know, anyone who helps me deserves to be helped as well. That's how I see it. If you are poor, even if you live in a crowded city, you will be alone. But if you are rich, even if you live in inhabited mountains, the most distant relatives and friends will flock to you. Really? I've never been in that position. I'm one in a trillion. Yo. Okay, it was like, where was it from? The Finding Nemo, right? It's kind of funny. The puns. Money answers everything. King Solomon. I think King Solomon is overrated. Like something about him it just doesn't sit right. Or like the whatever, man. It might just be a Fugazi fairy tale, right? To be fully believing that this was 100% true is naive to me. If you haven't seen it yourself, if you haven't been there yourself, then you cannot speak about it with certainty. Unless you want to be a fool. Love me? Thanks. You're doing better in life than me. You got a high paying job, whereas I work minimum wage. Bro, I don't have a job. I'm a bum. But like I feel more at peace not having a job. Even when I don't have money, like I have some savings, but a lot of people are in the position where they have to work. I would have to, but I have like a future lined up, sort of, so I can be kind of chill about it. Because I have a friend, he and he, I think I can rely on him whenever I'll be bad. He's doing well financially, so you know, so it's good to have people like that and to be our friends, like actual friends. It's like I don't know, or it's not just about having friends with money. It's also about having friends, right? Whenever you are in trouble, a friend would not let you struggle, right? They would be there for you and help you out with figuring something out. But people don't do that nowadays, right? They just let you drown, flail around in water. And if you survive, sure. If you don't, whatever. Like that's how people are nowadays. It's not normal to me. Send me send me to Everest with an op. What would you be doing there? He also said the woman would compass the man. Oh, women and men belong to each other. They're like polar opposites. It's like, I don't know. Oh, I talked about this. I said this. It's like peanut butter and jelly, right? They belong together. It's just, yeah, but they should realize their role, and how they belong together. It's like a puzzle, or I don't know, whatever, and it just clicks, and you are so much stronger, so much better at everything when you have your opposite side. You can flourish. Actually, it's like, I don't know, a charge, a battery. But we are so disconnected that people are doing their best to hold on to I don't know, man, to make it, but it's so difficult, and that's just a fact that people are not um, familiar with. So what does grindhard mean? Sarcastic? It sounds like a person who likes working when taken at face value. Yeah, this nickname is just my nickname when I was a gamer. It's a name of a song, and I didn't know whatever, so I just stuck with it. There's not much depth to it. Um, I don't know. I don't know if the nickname shaped my mindset, or my mindset just just somehow matched with this nickname, but it's sort of how I operate or like do stuff. I just go all in, like all or nothing, right? Riley, you mean the I don't know. You're trolling, man. If you require help from friends too much, they will eventually leave you. No, it depends how good of a friend they are, or even family. If they are not staying with you, how bad you are doing, or like even if you're doing super bad, and you are trying to change, right? Then it's a shame. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but like that's how it shouldn't be. That's not very nice or kind. The Bible also says to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, meaning someone gives us a wife, like an arranged marriage, to prevent sin. Um, wait, what? Arranged marriage is not the way to go, I feel like. But a lot of things in the world cannot be perfect, right? You have to have all the spectrum of things happening in the world for each of them to have its meaning. So I think none of us gets to live the perfect life, the one they would, imagine, and that's fine. That's how it's supposed to be. And by this, by the negative experiences, you also gain something you never knew there was. What, the Inside Out movie? Is it more offensive because I said it? Good. What are you on about? Well, I haven't seen Inside Out. Oh yeah, I haven't seen this. It's like some emotions personalized. McLovin. To the slaughterhouses. Crazy. Honestly, I don't know what you guys are talking about, man. It's so all over the place. Okay, back to I had this guy flashing out. Where is he? I don't get it. Hello? I don't know, man. Thank you for your honesty. I'm also going through a very hard time in my life. I want to find my purpose, but I keep getting blocked by the fact that I am chronically alone. What do I say to that? I cannot help him. I cannot help him. I have nothing to say that would help him, really. Like, it's sad. I wanna help, but I don't know, man. I wanna have an answer, but like, yeah, I am in that situation myself, so. And I haven't gotten out, so I cannot. Although, I wish. Yes, schizo. Just don't be chronically alone. Yeah, right. Duh. Of course. Of course, kids bring great joy. However, bringing kids into a system. Oh, I can talk about this video and clarify my statement to those who don't know where I'm coming from. However, bringing kids into a system which works like giant Ponzi scheme, which only works with exploitation, around 60 slaves work for you if you're from the West in your lifetime, is a no-no for me. If you educate on resource management and climate change, the only viable option is the reduction of the human race. The best thing we could do is implement a system where 1 billion people stay consistently on this planet and use natural resources wisely. If you live another 25 years on this planet, you understand that the price of ignorance and greed. All right, this is like reasonable, but one needs to understand that the scarcity of resources and all of the problems are manufactured. Like, there's enough food, there's enough of everything in this world. It's just being like stifled. right? By who? By those who we shall not name. And they do this on purpose, right? They just play a game. And this system is just like it's a giant scam. You're getting robbed every month, and it's like a funnel into the pockets of the ones we shall not name. They just created the system to benefit them, and people got accustomed to it, right? So people just don't see the elephant in the room because they think it belongs there, and it's always been there before they were even born, so they don't question it. But it doesn't belong there. Buddhism, bro, you're disrupting the chat. Elephant PDF. Yeah, man. It's unfair to the elephants. My bad. But you know what I mean? It's just like you have the right to have a chill life, but you're being robbed of it. And you just yeah, you're being robbed of it, but you never see the perpetrator or never dare to point at it, at him, them. And you keep whining or like trying to figure out what you can do while your back doors are open, right? You try to prevent things to be stolen from you in your house while you leave your back doors open and you never question why you have to let them open. Because it's the law. Okay. If it takes just that for you to stop questioning things, then it will be very easy to take advantage of you. What's the purpose of life in your worldview? Um, we all have a different purpose, right? No one, like, it would be weird if everyone had the same purpose. So, your purpose is to live your life, basically. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. But only you know. Only you can know what your purpose is. Like, no one else can know. And if you don't, then you gotta take your time to find it, to figure it out, right? Like, no one else is doing it for you. I don't care if I have to save the world. Play the game Dave the Diver. Really good game to play on depressing days. The game certainly helped me mentally. Dave the Diver? I've never played that game. What? Oh my god, it costs money. I don't have money. Costs 20 bucks. But it has good reviews. What? It looks like any other type of game. Bro. This guy, can you stop being strange or weird? Please? Mega Bonk is fire. Oh yeah, that game was popular. But like it no one plays it anymore. It's gone just as fast as it came. As it got popular. Where's the thing? I don't know. There's so many comments, and I'm calling losers losers. Do you realize how stupid this sounds? You are a definition of a loser, so get real. Oh, this bum tried to get at me. Like, sure. I mean, I didn't say I'm not a loser, but the difference is that the losers I'm talking about are the losers who want to stay losers while I'm working to not be one. And that makes all the difference. But like this guy, I don't know, like cannot critically think for himself and just like wants to like I don't know what it's just in unfathomable to me. Like I don't know, man. Keep it real. You don't have to prove yourself to others, especially those that hate you. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But like, it's the people who think the least talk the most. Let the winners define the losers. I mean, eventually, hopefully, I'll turn into a winner, right? Or there was a guy that was very negative and sort of not very friendly and without much morality that just wasn't really friendly. And he told me I will never make it. Like some people are really, really evil and just strange, really strange. But if you have a winner mentality, aren't you already a winner? Huh. That's a that's an interesting question. I don't know, man. I don't know. Am I? Good answer. Um, it was an honest answer. Like there are theories about how this world works, and I cannot debunk them yet, if ever. So I'm aware of some theories saying that the present, the past, and the future are happening all at once. So by that logic, you would already be a winner, right? If you think you're a winner or make yourself to be a winner. But then if you take into account the time, then I am not a winner yet. So both answers sort of make sense. It depends on the perspective or one's perception. And both are like uncertain to me. Like I don't know which one is real or true. So in what things do you find peace? Maybe a religion or in other things? Not religion. Peace I'll find when I'm aligned with who I am. Right? When, yeah. Most people get so distracted that they ignore who they are. And they are looking for peace everywhere else without realizing they always had it in them. They just never pursued it. But like, isn't this obvious? I don't know. Does it make sense to you guys, or am I nuts? Was That's the nice thing about religions. They can take you out of win-lose materialist thinking. Usually it's part of materialism. No, religion is a form of mind control, just a bit obsolete. Nonetheless, still in practice. And religion is anything, man. Science can be a religion. Social media can be a religion, or your influencer can be a religion. Anything that um, anything that influences your lifestyle is basically your religion, or like that you believe and is becomes your lifestyle basically. So going to the gym can be one's religion, right? Just anything you devote yourself to and affects your lifestyle. It's honestly crazy it lasted as long as it did. Apostasy is the new religion. Watch. What is apostasy? all these weird terms, I don't even bother to like remember them because I don't know, I don't really care that much, to be honest. Crazy how that guy called you a loser, and I see that video says, but you're humble. Um, I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to be level-headed, or like not trying to be weird or over the top, right? But people are still calling me out. So, but they always, over exaggerate something and and like say I said something, but it's out of context. It's like twisted, over exaggerated, and like it's crazy to me that people can do this without like any fucking repercussions, right? Or like just slander, trying to bring someone down. You've got to consider how religions start. Of course, humans intervene to use for mind control, but they start as a striving to escape material existence. Not really. I mean, it can be anything. Um, but to believe that, I mean, believe. One can only believe if he doesn't know. If one actually knows, there's no room for belief. Have you ever thought about that? Becoming a Pokemon master can become your religion. Yes, yes. Collecting Pokemon cards can be your religion. It's just whatever you are obsessed with. And devote your time and energy to. Do you believe in life after death? Um, I think there is something. Because I think it would be a shame if you build your character and then it just drops into nothingness. Like, you would think, all this for what? Right? But I know there are spiritual beings or spiritual forces. Just I'm just not sure what exactly they are. And that's probably how it's supposed to be. Because if you knew what was after, then it could be so beautiful that you would want to leave this place. This right? You would think, why would I need this if the other place is why do I need to play this game if after this game there's a much better place? So people would just forfeit at being here. So we sort of have to have our minds, like, I don't know, sealed, like in an amnesia type shit. I mean, I think that's a theory, by the way. I'm not saying that's how it is. Your videos made me think about this world. I think like Android 16 from Dragon Ball Z said, it's not a sin to fight for justice. It's a good action. Maybe he is right. Yes. Sounds right. Sounds cool. Sounds very cool. um yeah, the thing is, yo, what's up, Andrew? Nice to see you. Do you believe in life after love? Isn't that a song by Celine Dion? It's a banger, by the way. um, or Cher sang it. My bad, my bad. I don't know. I get these women, Hollywood women, twisted, man. My bad, my bad, bro. Takes me back when I was a kid, and I was, um, you know, by a babysitter, and she would play a VHS tape of a concert of, this artist. Life was different back then. The atmosphere was also different because people could be more chill. People had more resources to live more chill. Nowadays, people are so stressed about just surviving, right, in this economy. And that really stresses your nervous system and your perception of things. Your overall mood throughout the day is affected by your nervous system. Charge man can. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But like, I'm not a person who, I don't know. I don't think I'm built for this, to be influencing people by what he's saying. I was always the type of person who would just chill, mind their own business, just a rice farmer minding their own. But circumstances get you to places where you have to step up, right? It felt so different in the past. Yeah. I don't know if it's child nostalgia, but I don't think it is. Whatever. Like, it's so many comments I don't even know. And also, like, it was a bad idea. It was a bad idea. I can't get through them all. Keep your spirits up, son. I don't know how old this guy is, calling me a son. Do I give him a heart? Quit news and social media, you feel better? He might be right. Nostalgia is bad. Jesus said, whoever looks back isn't fit for the kingdom. The Joker. Who are you guys? Do you guys know each other? That's cool. No, I wish I had people I could hang out with regularly. Have a pack. Have a pride. Like, it makes such a difference. You know. I had a friend that I always stood up for. He was not very smart, but I had this mentality to never let my friends down. And when I started doing badly, then he found other people to hang out with. He just ditched me. I always stood up for him. I yeah. When he would get bullied, I would like stand up for him. But then when I started doing badly, he was just gone. It's just all kinds of people like this were in my past. It's just there's a lot of people who just chose to give up on me. Good job. Nah, messed up. Oh, what are you saying? I have better conversations with myself. Most conversations people have over the phone are not worth paying a phone bill for. Oh, this is interesting. Zombies always go after the ones that are not them. It's kind of interesting, really interesting. Never thought of it, but he's right on this stream. Thanks, man. But you could have wrote that in one message. Sausage. That's gay, man. Why are you so weird and trolling? Okay, I don't know where this message is. Okay, these I like help, man. I don't know. Also, gotta when you have your attention split like this, it's so hard. I gotta also read your guys' messages to boost your stream views. Oh, thanks, man. I don't know if that works, hopefully, but thanks. Appreciate the effort. The more comments, the better. That's what's up. Yeah, man, he's a real one, I think. Yo, what's up, Defnu? Another real one, I think. Yeah. What are we doing here? Okay, this conversation, I don't know, man. Yeah, not having a child, people will regret. Like, people don't realize what they are missing and why. Or, as I said, they just don't think they can do anything with a situation. They think they are just powerless. to the economy, to whatever is happening, right? And sure, in these circumstances, it is bad and selfish if you don't have a plan. But no one says you cannot have a plan to make the life for you and your future child better so that the child wouldn't suffer. But it doesn't come handed to you. So why don't you, instead of whining and like victimizing yourself, work for something that you want and what matters to you? But people would rather like sit there and whine why they cannot have something instead of actually working for it. Oh, I've been done bad. I deserve it, but I don't get it. I'm so right. But like sometimes you just have to go get what belongs to you. Sometimes the bullies just don't care what's right and what isn't. The reality is, if we were on dating like the boomers did, the economy would be forcibly removed from them out of sheer supply and demand. Economy is trash. It rewards repetitive things that don't actually add anything new to society. Creating and being true to yourself isn't rewarded anymore. Yeah, like all the jobs are so meaningless. It just it doesn't make sense. I remember when I had a job and I overslept, right? I had to take an Uber so I didn't come late because I knew if I came late and didn't announce it beforehand, I would be in big trouble. It's just like you are you are a slave, blackmailed. You just have to work, otherwise you get punished. Like what kind of life is that? Like what? Back then, people would make their own living, right? And it would be the thing that they would love to do. And that would get passed on through generations in the same clan or like bloodline, right? The father would teach the son and pass on the knowledge, and this just makes sense. But we have some parasites that don't even have to work, don't even want to work, don't even know how to work, need for the hardworking people to make a living for them, right? Parasites, some entitled bums. Do you think Hollywood helped from some kind of expectation and it's all gone now? Help form some kind of, and it's all gone. um, Hollywood is interesting. It has a history, but basically, it was a tool to define culture and turn it into what it is today. Culture affects people's lifestyles because it's sort of a guideline on what is viewed as normal. Um, and that can be very heavily influenced by environment and the things people pay attention to. Creativity is always rewarding. The problem is having the time and space to prepare it all. I mean, this world doesn't give you much time and space to be creative, right? Doesn't give you many opportunities for you to not be dependent on it. It's enjoyable to do creative things, but society doesn't reward it. Yeah, and that's what we should be doing. The things that speak to us, the things that are meaningful to us, that brings us joy. Everyone has their own thing, right? And that's your calling, that's your purpose, that's what would bring you joy living in this world. But we are like separated from that. We are not allowed to do that. We we are forced to be some talentless slaves that just work in factories like robots. Everyone's doing the same thing. And no wonder people are depressed because they are not doing the things that are meaningful to them. What is what if God is putting them in training to see their wretchedness and despise it so much they actually are willing to save the world? Who? No. No, they are doomed. They are doomed. They are like bootleg human beings created by the devil that they worship. Type beat. Type shit, type shit. But it's fading, you think? Yeah, the evil people, they are they are done for, I think, or at least that's what I heard. But they are still trying. They have all kinds of mediums, right, to keep the barrel rolling. So they know that people um, moved from traditional media onto social media. So now you have many influencers that sort of dictate the culture, influencing the youth. The clavicular guy, he's a compromised guy, and many others. Like they get a platform, they get pushed into algorithms, and yeah, they just don't really influence other people in a good manner. I wonder if the kind of people have anything to do with the Hollywood people. Yes, of course they do. If you look at who owns all sorts of companies in the world, from all kind of range, any sector, it's BlackRock and Vanguard. And yeah, and these companies are owned by the same people, right? So they can basically dictate anything they want through these companies. There's also lobbying is a thing for some reason. It's just a huge theater. Like if you look at it more in depth, you'll find out that it's just the same people influencing all other people to make your life miserable for them to enslave you or some shit. Exit through the gift shop. If you haven't seen it and you are still working full time, it will frustrate you. Huh. Creativity was never there. Not for Murica, anyways. The American, the term American dream is gone, right? The land of the free, the land of opportunities. That's what they always do. They get you hooked. And then they subvert everything. They just, yeah, because the true colors always show up over time, right? So it was from the beginning the people in control. Like, it was always them. And whenever someone pointed out the problem, they got offed. So yeah, whenever there's someone with a huge influence and opposes them, they get taken care of. So I don't want to, or something. I don't want to be talking about them too much. That's why I'm censoring myself as much as I can. But like every issue, every problem of today is linked to the same people. So it's like hard. Hard work alone isn't enough. Feels pointless to try. Yeah. It's a lie. Just working hard. You know the what's it called? Animal Farm by George Orwell. It's kind of similar to the situation. It's about communism, and it depicts things that are happening. So there was this horse that kept working hard, right? Because that's all it knew. That's its personality. That's what he wants to do. He obeyed everything the pigs tell him to do, and it overworked itself and died. So if you just listen to orders and work, do what you're told to do, and you never question who is giving you the orders, then you're just up for being slaughtered type shit. Speed is a bum, man. He's gonna fall off eventually. He's just an entertainer. He's like, nah. Not someone to look up to. Society will continue to indoctrinate people into thinking that hard work is enough, but it gets you nowhere. And the only reason they tell people that is so society can benefit off of people's misery. Yeah, real. When will they censor them? They censor so much. Like they protect their identity so much, and they are really, like, what would you call them? Petty and vindictive, and like, I don't know, self-victimizing, while they are the ones who do the biggest atrocities to people, atrocities, and just make excuses just to be able to keep on being so inhumane. It's crazy. What expectations should young couples have when forming families today? There doesn't seem to be a straight picture of family. Do we just alter the older content to have internet? That's a great book. Yeah, just forget anything that like you've been told is the norm, and like, do the things that make sense to you, because a lot of things people believe to be good don't even make sense, and they don't take the time to think about if it makes sense or not. They just do it because they think it's always been done like that, but it hasn't. So, you know, redefine a lot of modern traditions. I was promised the whole world 3,000 years ago type shit. Yeah, man. And these people, they also have a lot of traditions trying to trick God. That's they think they can trick the Almighty. So that's what they do all these tricks. It's so ridiculous, it's stupid. Um, but they are inbred. So like I'm not saying to insult, but that's just facts because they wanted to preserve and maintain um, their wealth, right, in the family. But inbreeding affects people's or a person's psyche. So a lot of them are like schizo and not really smart and weird and psychopaths and sociopaths and like have a weird way of thinking. It's just like brain defects, man. Yeah, what's good, BZ? Yeah, but I don't want to be talking about this. Like, help, man. Young folks are less prepared for parenthood today because distractions are very intrusive today. So much content about bad men, bad women, but not much guidance kind of content from young types. Yeah. And the worst thing is school. The school system doesn't teach the important stuff. It teaches a bunch of nonsense over nonsense that just how much time is wasted of one's life in their most crucial period in their life. Do you know how well a child learns? The curve is just up there and it goes down the older a person gets. And it makes sense because, when they are young, it is the time to learn the things that they would use in adulthood. And when you are older, you already have the skill sets that you learned and you don't need to learn new things anymore, or like don't need to learn them as fast and as well. You just criminal, man. I'm telling you. Maybe it works opposite for them. Like they get really smart because of the birth defects. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to talk about this. No, they don't. Um, they are not smart. Like, um, they screw up or like tamper with all kind of studies. They are not that smart. The average IQ in their like country is like 90 something, 92.4, or was it 94.2? Something like that. And they are not smart. It's just the statistics are are like compromised. Like, these people don't play fair. So why would you? A lot of statistics are just not accurate, not right. Just plays to the narrative. I think it starts with misleading the young women of, yeah, man, it's they they went through anything they could. Like anywhere, anything that influences a person, they find a way to use it to mess you up. Then can get on Discord call and have a conversation instead of hiding behind a screen to write stupid hate comment. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I'm not that good at debating, I think. Haven't done that in a while. I used to be sort of okay at it, but haven't done that in a while. So I don't know if I would be good at it. It paralyzes and we just end up doing nothing. We have no. It may seem like we have options, but that's just illusions because these options aren't real options that are good enough, right? It just looks and poses as an option, but it's just an illusion. It's just there for you to think that you have options, but in reality, you don't have many of them. And that's enough for you to feel paralyzed. IQ is less than their body temperature. Could be. Where are you from? You can skip my question if there's problem to tell. No, I'm from Europe. And women have more pathways of income and secrecies. Snap. Well, it's because the society has been constructed in a way that would exploit people's weaknesses. And women have weaknesses, and men also have weaknesses, and all of them have been exploited for us to become powerless. Right? They separated us because they know if we united, when we are united, we are so much stronger and better. A nuclear family unit doesn't really need to depend on anyone else. They are like because they care about each other, they can operate as a unit that is much stronger than an individual. Right? They got each other's backs, but It's like a pack of wolves always beats a single whatever, man. I'm exhausted. Sweet. I think Andrew is talking about the ones with no pictures who chime in with negativity and leave. There are many different. Yeah. They usually don't have pictures. There was a guy who created accounts like Grindhard 2.0 or Grindhard, and like was obsessed with me. He just shit talked me. My South Asian girlfriend. That's cool, man. At least someone can be happy. Type shit. We're not in disagreement over a lot of things. Divide, we fall. Type shit. Type shit. Can we not build community network or something? Yo, whenever there's a resistance or like type thing, they always find a way to dismantle it, to subvert it, either by having one of their kind infiltrate it and just like disrupt it from the inside, or like any other way you can imagine or think of. So that's how they keep, themselves in power. Whenever there's something forming, they stop it before it becomes something that could be a threat to them losing power. So it makes sense, right? It just makes sense. Just in any video game, any movie. Single elephant? Yeah, man. Could wolves defeat a bear? A pack of wolves? Or is the bear too strong? Does anyone know? Do you follow that mode in dark mode? I think I heard of him, but I don't. I know he feel because I used to stream League of Legends and viewer who just trash on me, but then when I 1v1 them, I beat them. Oh, that's cool. That's always good. When you have the skill to back it up. Or like, yeah. Yeah, it's usually the losers that are okay with being negative for some reason. You should change it to Die Hard. Nakatomi Plaza. Huh? What? I think he would link up with your channel. Maybe. Is he a good person though? That's what matters. Yo, some guy hit me up to collab. I checked his videos and he like in one of them he like started screaming and yelling and like, I deserve this. Why don't I have it? Like, I deserve a Japanese wife. He went all crazy and I'm like, uh do I want to associate with this person? I'd rather not. So I ghosted him. But like, you gotta be careful who you hang out with, man. Is Discord only for gamers? No, not really, but it's predominantly used by gamers, I think. The bear and the wolves. No, I mean one bear against a pack of wolves, like 12 wolves. Who would win? If women dated on their level, I think a lot of issues would be solved. Men get an insane amount of motivation and ambition from a girlfriend. Hypergamy will end the West. That's true. A man can devote his whole life to a woman he loves. He would do anything for her. But she needs to sort of be there for him and only for him. Today's society and technology is really, really damaging and full of traps for the woman to lose her way. And there's not a father or a mother to protect her from these things, from these poisonous things. So a lot of women lose their way because that's just how the system is built. Kind of channel about custody and family court system and dating, etc. He's cool. Huh. Okay, link me up with that guy. That was literally overly confident, boldly declares things to be true when they seem uncertain. Must be hard to talk on video for hours. For me, I don't know. It just comes naturally. I mean, I'm good. I think kind of got used to it. I used to be a streamer or like stream, but I didn't get big. So I have some experience. It's all good. Like reading chat, playing League of Legends. That's what I used to do. You would like to join my membership? That's very nice of you. The thing is, I don't know, I don't know what I could provide. I would love to provide for my generous people, something of value, but I don't know, cannot think of much. But yeah, I appreciate any kind of support, and especially, when you go out of your way to support me monetarily. That's like, I don't know how to pay it back. If you can afford it, there's that. I wonder, am I ever gonna get out of my situation, my bad situation, right? Is it ever gonna get better? I think a lot of us are asking this question. I kind of agree, but he is still developing a little. Still new. Zoldat. Unlike him mixing AI with his writing, but I like his writing. Yeah, I don't think I want to use AI for my content. I thought of it and thought it might be a could be a good idea, but then I don't think it would. It would take away from the authenticity. Used to be a stripper. Good for you, man. I mean, if you enjoyed it, that's cool. Are you aware of this way of talking where everything sounds like a question? That has always pissed me off. Where everything sounds like a question. Do I do that? I mean, some people do that. Oh, oh, my bad, man. I mean, when I'm uncertain, oh yeah, it's like an accent that goes around. It's like their whole personality is uncertain. Like they couldn't learn if they wanted to. Um, I mean, learn. Okay, learning. I cannot learn from whatever you're writing to me. You can bring up something, you can explain it, but trusting that fully um without vetting it, without you know validating it or like researching yourself is not good, man. It's not the way to go. These larper streamers, not trying to teach, so that works. Okay. um I can't find a dude. Whatever, man. I don't know. There are, yeah. Um, but I don't know what to do with my life, man. It's you see other people that are doing better without, they just get born in a rich family, but I think, hmm, I don't know actually. Like, is there a merit in going through the hardships if you can just live your whole life? like in paradise, quote unquote, while the other guy had to go through hell. And they might not even reach the paradise. That's a crazy thing. Or will they? Okay, here it was here. But the guy is, where is this guy? It was under this comment. Yo, thanks for the $10. Yo, sending me karma. Thanks, man. Oh, shit. Thanks, man. I hope it doesn't hurt your wallet too much. Dude, I gotta make it count. Can't let you down. Type shit, type shit. You might end up making living as an influencer, right? Some of these guys seem to just start living off it. I wonder if functional melancholy works. A reg job still. I I don't know who that is, but the income that I get from ad revenue isn't even 10. Is it? Hold on. Yeah, it's not even 10% of what I would be making working a job. So we got a long way to go if we want to make a living from your channel. Existing is very helpful to the world. See you guys soon. Thank you. Yo, thanks. Turn your lights on? Should I? Oh, what? No, 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 no. Guys, I don't want you guys to go broke. Like, or like, not have money. But yo, I guys, this is like blinding. In it, mate. Dude, what is going on? Western women in generally degenerates, so South Asian developing countries way better for a relationship. At least for me, it's a fact. Yeah, yeah, it can be. It depends how much access they have to Western influence, because the Western influence is like making them cuckoo. Is like, yeah. But it could take off, probably exponential. But with that, there comes new problems, don't they? I don't know. It's kind of scary, right? You have money? Nice, man. I don't. Oh, fucking. Do you know Rehab Room? No, I don't. I mean, no, I don't. Is it a YouTube channel? It's okay. They'll just go take an Indian husband. Sir, please, sir, don't redeem the card. Why did you redeem? Are you in Europe? Are you in Europe? What language is that? Ah, Wait, what do you mean? Money can't buy girls? I think they can, unfortunately. Gold diggers, maybe? The thing is, it's a woman's nature to wanna secure her life and the life of her future child. So money poses as security, right? With money, you can get resources for her to live a comfortable life and her child to grow up in a good environment. So it's just her instinct that takes place. What language is in my YouTube studio? Oh, that's Czech language. The Czech Republic is like 11 million people of population. I got a mate who gets all the girls. His current girlfriend even dumped her last boyfriend who had money and fitness. A true Chad, and that's the elephant in the room. Women aim for only 5% of men these days. It depends on the woman, how she's raised. Most women nowadays are raised by social media, so they behave quite similarly in a bad way, right? But that's not how it's supposed to be. Girls are not supposed to be raised by freaking hypergamy, hedonistic, materialistic, narcissistic, whatever. But that's how the social media raises them. Type shit, type shit. Are you fluent in Czech? Yeah, it's my best language. Language I speak the best. The second best is English. And then it's Vietnamese, which is a shame, but my parents didn't teach me. Unlucky. The other 95% are considered as unattractive by women. Um, it's also the environment she's in. If she perceives the environment as there's many options, which can be just an illusion, but she will still believe it. Um, Obviously, she will try to go for the best option. But they are delusional because not every Chad will commit to her or will want to commit to her, right? But the guys that are serious and would commit to her, she overlooks. That wouldn't happen if women were not overstimulated by attention through social media. Type shit, type shit. Oh, yeah. I mean, isn't it obvious, man? Like, because I visit his coaching lessons one time, and lots of women came visit him every week, and some men, yet all these men get ignored by all these women. They only aim for that guy. So you're not in North America? No, I'm not. Thankfully, back then, I would want to be American or in America, but now looking at what's happening there, economy wise, and like society wise, like anything wise, I think I'm good. Although in here, it's also getting worse. So we're just a few months behind. Or maybe years. Hopefully years. Is the reverse of that Taylor Swift song. I made a video why you shouldn't listen to Taylor Swift. It's kind of cool. Back then, it was all regulated by fathers who watched out who their daughter gets with. Not saying control is great, but I guess it worked. But lots of beta men were chosen that way, and women hated it. They shouldn't really control it, but they should at least vet the guy. If he's serious about marrying the daughter, right? He should prove himself, prove that he's serious. Nowadays, you don't have this vetting system. like the family cares and doesn't want their daughter to be heartbroken, to be broken, right? So it makes sense for them to care about who her future partner will be. But nowadays, the parents are so occupied by their jobs that they don't even have time to raise their own children. It's just a freaking scam. It's a ploy. He's quarterback in the bleachers type shit. You have a good channel? You ever had a girlfriend or why she left you? You left? Uh yeah, she was a narcissist. Uh like I had one girlfriend and she left me because she thought I was a loser. I didn't have much to offer. I was broke, still am broke. So she just left me. Even though I spent money to buy her things and get her to good places. Oh, it didn't mean anything to her. And now she's with a rich social butterfly guy. But he's annoying, he's fat, he's ugly. But, she's happy with him because he gets her to nice places. He gets her in the social circle. In that video game. Um, he knows people who are very good, so she gets a free pass to be among these people and just around like celebrities type shit. For most of my life, I was a lone wolf. I was a lone rider. But you cannot achieve much by yourself. Like you cannot do it by yourself. In this world, in this life, you can't. I used to believe that you can because all these movies brainwashed me. But in real life, it doesn't work like that. You truly need a foundation, and it really makes all the difference. Like it's so much easier when you have people who are on your side and help you with stuff. A network of people, because then you have more options in life. Resources, if your family, that's also another ploy. The lie to kick your child from your household when it turns 18. It's such a disadvantage. We can talk about that later as well. Oh, Eastern Hemisphere here is cooked. How so? Oh fuck, I'm so behind. went on a tangent type shit. Asian money? No, I am an outcast. Asians usually keep money in the family and pass it on. But I am a black sheep, unfortunately. Dating apps type shit make me want to puke. No, no, no. They want you to have kids with lower IQ people. So you, as a Caucasian, you know, they will have people who they can control better. If, you know, lower IQ people are like melanated, so they want to get rid of smarter people, and usually the smarter race is like the only race that stood up to these tyrants were the white people. um and the tyrants have the same skin color, sort of similar, but they are not, and they don't even consider themselves as white, right? They only use it if it benefits them, suits them, but deep down they don't view they don't consider themselves as white, because they're not. They are Neanderthals, goblins type shit. So, but Asians are smarter, right? But Asians have this trait about themselves that they obey the system too much. So they are very docile. So they are not a problem. The only problem are the people that stood up to them in history, and it was only the um, Aryan people, or like, European people. So that's why they want to dilute the race, and that's why they are flooding Europe with lower IQ people from Africa and India and all these countries. And it's not me making this up. It's even what they talk about on stages and write books about. But you just need to do your due diligence to find that shit. His new girlfriend pays happily all his bills. Oh shit, that's cool. I mean, that's cool. U is much worse economically and uncontrolled immigration. There's still plenty of jobs in America for people who want to work, not so much in Canada. I've seen videos about people working a full time job and still having to live in their cars. So I don't know, or having to work 2 or 3 jobs just to survive, live paycheck to paycheck. So I don't know. And there's many of them. So I don't know, man. Maybe it depends on the area, but I don't think it's sustainable. It gets worse each day. So, but this political shit is like not my area of influence. I'm just a guy that searched for the truth. And he's always worried that he may dump her for next woman. Oh, guys, were they chick girls? I don't know, man. The thing is, I am usually not going out that much, so that's a huge factor of me not finding success in this endeavor. Uncontrolled immigrant is another good keyword, and it's mostly single young men who flood the countries, being it American, Indians, or Chinese guys. Or why is your YouTube in that language? Are you from Slovenia? No, I'm from the Czech Republic. Okay, okay, yeah, this guy. Yo, there he is. This is how they act. This guy, he's of the kind. Oh, you cannot see my cursor. Hello? Okay. Fear ruled our lives and kept us in bondage no more. That's true to this day. Not entirely, but you get it. Mm, I mean, that's what tyrants do. They control you through fear. And in the Bible, the Almighty guy that they worship wants the younglings or the humanlings to fear him, which shouts insecurity, right? You want, like, you create beings for them to worship you and fear you, and you need their worship to feel secure about yourself? What type of guy is that? You're supposed to respect this? I would laugh at it. Even if, like what? Is the devil himself using, Christians pray to the devil and they don't even realize it. Oh, the Abrahamic religions, that's also a thing to talk about. But yeah, there are so many things, like, you know, when I talk about something, I know what I'm talking about. And if that's something I don't know anything about, I don't talk about it, or I say that I don't know, right? That's just owning up to your words. That's what every man should be doing. Sensationalized for views. That is true. You cannot trust everything you see on the internet, right? There were these videos that where women acted like hoes, and I truly believe that, oh my god, the generation is cooked. Women are like this. But then I found out that these videos are fake. So it really affected my perception of the world and how I behaved in the real world, just by believing something that was fake, was not true. And that's why you gotta be very cautious about what you trust, what you put your belief in, because that can determine the course of your life. Is what I'm speaking making sense to you guys? You don't miss much by not going out much these days. those social places these days. I mean, if you have money to spend, why wouldn't you just have fun and I don't know, live life, visit nice places? Well, they also say Jesus is boiling in hell experiment. You don't agree with that, do you? Um, no. I mean, I don't even care. To me, it's just some fairy tale. Like maybe there was Jesus, but like whatever, man. I have problems of my own. Like if it was true or not is cool, but whatever. We have we we have problems that are happening right now, and like knowing, or I don't know, like polemizing or pondering about if a person lived or not doesn't really solve anything today. While we have everything we need today, why would we look for something that was in the past, right? Especially when it's uncertain of what it is, or if it's even real, or if it's even true, or if it's even the way it's presented. So, like, the thing is, these people are still the same, just as they were, I don't know, centuries ago. And we can figure out what to do with them ourselves or at the spot. We don't need any guidance. We don't need any rule book. We don't need any guidebook. Do we? I think we have the capability to judge ourselves. And act appropriately ourselves. No. Never trust the internet. And saw the brutal reality. Sadly, my university is filled with, and yet they still all either ignore the men, their aim, only for the top percent of guys. It's always the same dynamics. Um, I think the regular guys have a chance, but they just gotta pursue them, or, you know, yeah, pursue them better. They have a chance. It's just your self perception is also very important, and also how you talk to the girl. You know, you can bag her. It's just about how you make her feel, or just make her vibe with you, and you have a chance. You do have a chance. It's not all doomed. If you had the power, what would you do? I cannot. I don't think I can talk about this. I don't think I can talk about this. But getting them in a controlled environment is a good first step, right? And then we would see from there. I would also try to examine what is wrong with their minds, like what is wrong with them, because it doesn't. I don't understand it. The regular guy has to try hard, yes. Then you reach a point. Is it even worth it? I think it is, right? I mean, I don't know. You should at least try if you can. And it shouldn't be that hard. Like if there's a lot of resistance, um, just kind of it's understandable that you just choose not to go after it. I hope we can act appropriately, but the Bible says, "Blessed is he who keeps his clothes about him." We already had a lady running naked through a grocery store. Let that sink in. Yeah. No, no, no. The Christians, the Bible tells you to be a loser, beta bitch. It's a mind indoctrinations, mind indoctrination for you to be a doormat, for them to keep on acting. Like, where did Christianity lead us throughout all the years? To this, it just enabled them to keep on doing. And a lot of the philosophies in the Bible teach you to be a doormat to the perpetrators. And don't get me started on Islam. That's a different. That's like always been a broom for them. Yeah, always the muscle. Always did the dirty work for them. But that doesn't change that they are also their tool type shit. How long have you been single now? I think about half a year. But it's gonna change. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Nah, I don't have shit. But no, I think there are odds for things to change, but I might be wrong. My girlfriend is from Indonesia. It's hard to discuss some topics when your mind is so caged in beliefs. I don't know much about Indonesian culture. But yeah, when people are caged in their beliefs, it's like, I don't know. You cannot force them to get out of it, right? They have to want to get out of it themselves. So I'm not trying to convince anyone because the strongest beliefs come from one's own choices. They're on video saying Islam is the broom. Yeah, yeah. They say it themselves. Like it's not what they call rocket science. Ah, may want to search for Craig Lund. He used to work with those top evil guys and now tries to expose them. I don't know. Um, there are a lot of people who spoke out, right? Who actually were among them, like music industry, for example. It's all the evil shit you cannot even fathom. It's insane. Okay, I'll be respectful. Great blunt. What? I don't think I got the right one. I don't know, man. My bad, G. Classic muzzies. They pray like 5 times and God decides if you get pregnant and stuff like that. Yeah, I call them muzzies. I don't know if that's offensive, but yeah, that one is for people of lower intelligence than Christians. You know, they would believe it, but Christians are very pacified. So these Abrahamic religions are just trash, man. It comes from the same like place as well. So some guy must have, or some people must have had some relations. Yeah, and if you read what is in the Quran, it's not very friendly. It's not friendly at all. It's a conquering, freaking barbaric. And anyone who disagrees or doesn't believe in the same God is an enemy that deserves to be, you know, beheaded in game, of course. But like that's what the freaking religion says, and they keep yeah. There's also some verse or saying, if you have to lie about the religion, you should, to defend the religion's purity or honor or something. So yeah, there are cases where people would literally um you know unalive their own relatives for this religion. So it's very fanatical and serving the one and only bum ass. You may want to search. Okay. You also said if we knew something, we can't believe it. So how can we stop believing if we can never truly know it? Wouldn't that be the most dangerous thing of all? Um yeah, I mean it is the most dangerous one, but also the best things stem from trust. So if you believe the wrong thing, but I don't see hope or the positive things to be that dangerous, right? Depends on how you believe it or like you trust it, sort of. Like you also, before devoting yourself, you should vet it and see it from as many angles as you can. What could happen, the worst thing that could happen, the best thing that could happen, and you judge from there. You decide from there. Decide create lunch next time you bored on YouTube. Okay. David Icke. I know David Icke. He's strange. He's not fully clear. There are a lot of people who are controlled oppositions, and I think he's one of them. But yeah, he says some revealing things, but I think it's some sort of karmic approach they have that they have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, it would strike back. So, by showing you and telling you what they're gonna do, and you don't do anything about it, means you just accept it and agree with it. So, therefore, what they do to you has been your choice, letting them do that to you. Right? That's how they see it. So that's why they always reveal and show you what they are gonna do to you. I'm getting tired, man. My brain. It's a lot of thinking. You said we can never know something, or we can just believe something. No, I didn't say you can never know something. If you believe something, if you choose to believe something, that means you are stopping yourself from knowing. But once you know, you just know. Okay? No, no, no. I didn't say you we can never know something, so we have to believe. No, no, no. I think you heard it wrong. I just said, so once you know it's not a belief, yes. Once you know and you you give it the energy you would believe, it's a trust. It's confidence. It's trust. It's not a belief. Does it make sense? It's kind of interesting, but once you understand it, you would be like, wow, I get it now. I understand it now. Yeah. Once you get a hold of it, it will be clear to you as well. Just take some time to digest. I wonder, with any violent religion, what if the people were just violent anyway? So maybe the religion just tries to redirect or diminish the violence. Um, I mean, it could be, right? You tell them you serve the God, and you can direct this, you know. I mean, it is programmed. The religion itself is created to be expanding itself where the religion is not present, right? Just conquer. Diminish the violence. Redirect, diminish. No, I mean, it's not diminishing the violence, right? But redirect, I can see that, sort of. But no, 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 no. The religion itself can decide if one's gonna be violent or not, right? A lot of people are violent yet very devoted to the religion. Or like, no, no. What did I just say? I'm getting tired. Are very very violent because they are devoted to the religion. A phone ad. They said aliens are attacking, but you know aliens are real, so it can't be truth in plain sight, right? Yeah, aliens are not real. So you just see it, and you know how ridiculous it is, and how deliberately they just lie to people. Right? The concept of space, it would make sense from a mathematical perspective or like viewpoint. But the thing is, the whole equation is made up. So you can be the best mathematician in the world, but you'll get the wrong, untruthful result because the equation is made up. And they think, "Oh, you're stupid. You don't you think how improbable it is for there to not be another life out there?" But the out there is made up. So what are you on about? But they get you quite early, very early, right? When you are young, you never question what adults tell you, and then you adopt it into your subconscious. You gotta deprogram yourself from a lot of bullshit they convinced you to believe. Aliens don't exist. It's made up, man. You have a lot of footages where the rocket tries to go up and it just scrapes around some surface, and you can see that it's just they just can't get through, and then it doesn't go back down. It cannot get through some kind of layer or barrier or whatever. And there's footages. And when you search anything related to space, it's all cartoons. It's all CGI. It's all ridiculous, man. It looks ridiculous. What do you think about the simulation matrix theory? Uh, could be true. Something about it is very intriguing, but cannot speak with certainty about that. The good old glass ceiling they talk about like it's not real. Yeah, they even talk about it themselves. Um, and the normies, they laugh at you. They just think you're stupid. While they themselves, it's just crazy to me. But eventually, they will get to know the truth. You know, it will be mainstream because the truth just always catches up. It just doesn't go anywhere, right? It's always there. It's in everything. So it's only the lie that has short legs. So eventually, it won't keep up. The truth will go mainstream. Hey, you know how much I got ridiculed and laughed at, but I made so much research searching for the truth, and that's just the more logical thing. There are so many faults and discrepancies in the mainstream narrative, and then you look at the footages, how badly it's produced. It's just ridiculous. Like any footage in space, it's just just ridiculous. A lot of them. the Chinese thing, the Indian thing, landing on the moon, or like a lot of it is just, and they pretend like it's real, act as if it was real, but you can clearly see how badly it is produced. He's just mocking you. With based on AI, he can prove that we are also living in simulation by him able to create dozens of simulations himself. It went deep. Well, he can try. I don't know. I don't know much about that, so it's going to be a fun channel between that and Jace. It's not a theory. Space itself is a theory. Like, it's undeniable. Oh, maybe I can make sense of it. I don't know. I'm very skeptical and tired of other people. Rarely I check them out. Or like the ones who, pose themselves as grand, always let me down. I'm just trying to go about my life. We live in one, and to get out of it is to cross speed limit of light. But good luck with that one. uh, I mean, they say some truthful things with some not truthful things. You cannot trust any of these guys. It's just, if you can escape the speed of light, you can be bigger than the program. Like what? So much other stuff is a lie. Why not space too? Yes, man. I did the research. I was brave enough to, I heard. This is how I got into it. A person I respected, and he was quite smart, mentioned it. Yes, I think the world is flat. You know, like he was talking to his wife or something somehow. And I was like, huh? Why would this smart person think that? Let me verify it. So I took the stance of neutral position. Like, forget everything I knew or put it aside, right? And then I look at information that would tell, um, you know, the world is flat and whatnot. And then I would look at the mainstream narrative. And then I found out that the mainstream narrative looks so ridiculously bad because it's built on lies that just something is not right here. Something is not right. And then there was also a period of time before that where I tried to contact aliens, but I found out that a lot of alien narrative is um, from USA. So that's like some CIA or some shit made that shit up for some reason. I didn't manage to contact them, by the way. Do you believe then we choose our life here? Like where and how we want to be born? I don't buy that. It is possible, you know. Who knows? Like our knowledge, our perception is sort of in amnesia for us to live our life here. So I don't know, man. And I don't think we should be focusing on that. I think what you should focus on is just living your life the best way you can, not trying to debunk anything. You could waste your whole life doing that, but then you miss out on your life, right? You are a loser. Joking. Yeah, yeah. Dinosaurs. Oh, the evolution theory is also made up. A lot of things I found out to be made up. And I'm not saying this to try to sound interesting. It's just what I had to face. I'm like, what the hell? Dinosaurs were made up by some Freemason um, for the oil to be conjuncted conjuncted with that narrative to make it more scarce, to be sold at some price, right? Good price. But when you look at it, no one has found any dinosaur bones like a normal person, right? It's always some specialist archaeologist you never heard of, you never know about. And then they come with narratives. Oh, a new species have been discovered. This dinosaur species. It's just ridiculous, ridiculous. It's all soy pilled, New Jack City. Yeah, yeah. We are being soy pilled. You have been created by higher intelligence. Yeah, I believe. See the word believe, because I don't know. Mm, like this is my theory. When we go to sleep, because we need to go to sleep, our consciousness needs to recharge somewhere, right? And if you don't sleep, you lose your touch with the source or wherever your consciousness goes when you go to sleep, right? How would you explain sleep? So, yeah. And consciousness itself would be beautiful. New realms to explore. Yes, yes, man. Oh, can I hold on? Yeah, I checked everything I could, or enough for me to be convinced. Wait. Hello. Okay. Uh, world map. This is the this is the official map type shit. Can you see it? Oh, Shiba. Actually, I hold on. Okay, this is like the map, right? But like, okay, you see the size of South America and Greenland on this map? It's sort of similar size, right? But when you check, even in the data, Google itself, um, South America, wait, why is it so stupid? Oh shit, man. Hello? Okay, 17 million whatever square kilometers. Uh Greenland size. It's 2 point something. So this thing is like 9 times the size of this of Greenland, but on this map it's like similar size, right? So that, and it also goes with Russia. Africa is bigger than Russia and Europe. It's all like, it all like makes sense that these these things are smaller than fucking these. Whatever, man. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to believe in dinosaurs. My own mother jumps on me like one go to college start. Yeah, it's, college is a scam. That's just ridiculous. It doesn't even get you a good job, you know, in 2026. Back then, oh, it's like, yeah, a lot of things work on this principle. They give you an environment where things work nicely, and you get accustomed to it, but overall it like gets worse and worse, progressively worse, and then it's obvious that it's not working. So it was a honey pot, it was a trap since the beginning. It's a trust gaining phase, right? Everything looks fine, cool, people get used to it, accustomed to it, and then we get in the shit we are in today. Always trust gaining phase. Also works in business. That's just what they do. It's just how, just a thing they keep on using. On a flat Earth, it can be as big as this, but it has to be represented in a globe and not on scale. And they don't let me pass, even though I passed all exams after hell. People used to go to college to socialize, and now it's pure isolation. Wow, really? I never went to college. I mean, yeah, sounded like a waste of time to me. I needed to catch up on real life experience. So I went out there, got destroyed, man. The world ate me alive. I got so messed up by the people, how they treated me, like, and everything. I was so oblivious. I was not prepared. It got me messed up. It got me messed up, man. I had to, like, yeah. Honey pots are the winners. At the top can be safe. Yeah. Unless you're a woman, women love it there most at least. Don't they gain a lot of bodies in college? That's At least that's the rumor. Don't you find it interesting that almost every human being comes pre-installed hating the system but won't lift a finger to change it? Yeah, they indoctrinate you at school, right? They get you to sit, not move. Oh, when you are uncomfortable at sitting and not moving, suddenly you have a problem and you need to be medicated. They just zombify you for being normal. Guys, and why would they lie about space and the world? World is stationary, by the way. It doesn't move, right? Why would they lie about the world? Is for you to feel insignificant, for you to think you're an accident. And how you perceive yourself will be how you carry yourself. So you will live your life as an accident. And if you think you are here by an accident, your behavior will think or will adjust to you thinking that, oh, we have limited time on here. We should at least enjoy it as much as we can. So let's be consumers. It's just, it just all a big ploy for you to lose your way and then be a prey. Tie clothes didn't get me a job though, but I didn't have to pay for it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Not having to pay for it. I've been going for 3 hours talking. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you guys aren't bored, right? You don't have to agree with me, but at least you're not bored. Type shit, type shit. Hi, Sam. How's it going? You only got 15 listeners now? As we keep telling me, you're bored? Erline. Nice. Though I'm getting kind of hungry. I think I'll cook myself something and then I'll head to bed. It's 10:48 p.m. for me. So and 3 hours is sort of sufficient enough, isn't it? In it, mate. What spot am I in? I'm in Europe. But I'm not trying to dox myself, Don't like it would mean that I would have to go off the internet and just lose the channel, pursue something else. I don't want to do that. Do you guys want me to do that? I think that would be a shame, wouldn't it? I still have things to talk about. So, yeah, guys, any last thoughts, last questions? Now is the time. What topics bother me the most? Yeah, topics about politics because it's just nonsense. It's the same wings of if the is it's two wings of the same bird. So it's just not like what What are we discussing, man? I won $1 million from McDonald's playing the code unnamed game. Really? Lucky you, man. There we go. Type shit, type shit. All right, guys. Time to share. Hey, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Don't be stingy. Come on, man. There's an old Inspector Gadget commercial. Oh, and I thought you were for real. Damn it. Damn it. You got like $1? Oh, that's not good. I mean, same. But yeah, man, it's been a good time with you guys. You're just old. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, everyone gets old. That's just life. Enjoy your food. Thanks. 37? That's not old. That's still all right. Still a young buck type shit. Go eat, go sleep. Love me. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys. All right, take care. Thanks for being here with me. All right. See ya.